So a trend I've noticed recently is that gaming companies are getting into NFTs. So NFTs are what really blew up last year, and are kind of not as popular as they were. A lot of the trade volumes on some of these big NFT exchanges have gone down, but they're still popular and are probably important for certain vehicles and certain ways of using it. I think gaming NFTs in particular have a lot of promise, not necessarily crypto gaming projects solely for NFTs like Axie Infinity and Illuvium. I don't believe in those necessarily, but I do believe NFTs for games in general. Anyways, Square sold some huge franchises in order to fund their new NFT gaming projects, stuff like Avengers and Tomb Raider, so mostly Western franchises that they owned. Um, what do you think about the likes of Atari, Sega, Square Enix, and Ubisoft getting into this space? What do you think it'll pay off, or do you think it's they're getting into it too late?
Um, I think it depends on like what they're doing exactly. Do you have like specifics on
There's not
the stuff they're doing?
specifics what they're doing with it, but they're using these funds to fund a crypto project. Don't know the
I see.
specifics yet.
Um, if they're doing if they're not utilizing it within the game, then it's pointless.
Right.
So basically, if they're making it to where, oh, now there's whenever you buy a loot box, you get NFTs of these items that you can then trade to people, that would be good.
Hmm.
But if it's just like like you're buying a JPEG, then no.
No, I don't think that's the point. I think the JPEGs are just the first iteration of what NFTs are. I think the idea would be, and there's already, the Axie Infinity and the Liviums are doing this, where when you buy an NFT, you actually buying a something that's represented in a game. So I believe the point of it is like if you have a Final Fantasy, say you want to make an online Final Fantasy game, and then there's NFTs like you earn a weapon or whatever. I would imagine it's something like that.
Okay. Well, then yeah, I think that'd be a good use for it, and I mean, it seems like that's kind of like the future for NFTs in gaming. So, you know, I don't really see. I see it paying off.
Right. I think it will. I think it's kind of surprising they're willing to sell off these big franchises to do it. That shows to me that they have a lot of faith in it and they think it'll be successful. So I guess they like the model, which is telling, and it gets me a little excited because I don't get excited about the NFTs, the gaming projects specific to the crypto space. Like those just they look like crap and they don't look very fun from a gameplay perspective. But if you actually have a company that's made games and is a big company already that are going to integrate NFTs into their games, that seems like a much better way, better use case for it.
Right. Yeah. Don't make a game around crypto. Just put crypto into a game. You know.
Right, yeah. I think a lot of companies are just making games with the NFT fad in mind.
Right. Yeah.
And they're not making a game with the idea of, hey, where can we plug this into it to make it make sense?
Yeah.
Like I said before, like I love the new Halo game. I think it would make a lot of sense to, like, whenever you earn, in-game stuff, like you get this, you could resell it on the open market, or keep it or whatever you want to do. Those could be NFTs. I think those little, basically you earn JPEGs on Steam when you beat achievements or whatever, and you could actually sell those on their marketplace. That'd be cool if those are actually NFTs.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah. I
little
think.
cards or whatever.
Yeah. The little cards. I think that'd be a good use for it too.
Yeah, because Steam's kind of already been doing that with the Team Fortress. I mean, you could buy stuff and sell stuff on that marketplace. It really just NFTs are just expanding the idea and making it to where it's more tradable with a lot of other assets and more decentralized, essentially.
Right.
I would be interested to know what company they end up going with to handle, or what blockchain they use to handle their NFTs.
Yeah. That
That would be
I don't even know what they would use.
right. I don't either. So that'll be interesting to see. Anyways, I thought it was kind of a big deal that they were willing to do that. So sell off a big franchise like that.